Hello. Right, regai ndingokuchingamidzai zvenyu sevanhu vari kungopinda padare redu. Ndikuziva ndichangoti ndimirire vanhu vakati one day vapinde because ndine phone call yandiri kuda kuita pano. In fact kwete kuti ndine phone call yandiri kuita pano, nditori paphone call. Toda kuti tidzike tinzwe kuti zvinhu zvafamba sei and how did we get to where we are right now. Anditi muri sei until ndisibanda sabona sisi zikupani. Right, regai nditombotsvaka zvangu picture yamainandi apa ndiise picture yamainandi yakanaka. Aha. Yeah, kokanai tinzwe. Toda kunyatsonzwa. Tinzwe nema picture ini nanguka I can't. Hanzi kotodi kuswerera makuwa maja ndo zvachona totongoswerera guwa mama yangu tingadii zvedu. Munongoziva ini ndogara nshora kuti isusu mukati panyaya hatiregedze kuiziya. Handiti maona. Mukati panyaya hatimboregedza kuiziya. Regai tione ndiise pikicha yamainandi. Chimwe ndechimwe akanaka zvake mukadzi uyu anowanikwa neatanga. Akomana 2 minutes yetu. Akomana hansanda svitsa kana 2 minutes ndatopa 375 manhu. Pakaipa waiting for ko Chris D wakazoita mushurugirini ko. Right. Regai tione. Right. Hanzi social media ima one. Aiwa nhasi tinorara pano. My libe Schwester. It's vermisen dish. Yeah. Kamfana kangu kanetsa patown daka. Right. Saka mungoita muchikokana. She's here. Right. Mainini. Right now we have you on audio and ndagesa picture yenyu yakanaka chesha. Yemsuno yemunhu zvawa ya kuzvida like you know. So vanhu vari kuungana. Right. Munogona ngoti yenyu hai kumafenzi enyu because it's obvious vanhu yapanapa vachinja vanokufarira zvekuti.
Nina nzitomboita zvemahai right now. You know, I'm really disgusted. What I mean disgusted, God. The good thing ndakanakira inini sa lawyer in training when I got better law ndonochengeta hangu evidence of anything and everything. I am not stupid for life now.
Aiwa mimi takakudirai manyaya receipts. I think everyone can resonate.
And you know, when somebody is constantly contradicting themselves, my guruga, good liars should have good memories.
Yeah, that's true.
Verbal, audio, and you drink poison trying to kill your enemy. What was the best right?
Uchida kucreatera munhu ma problems.
Okay, someone my problems. And all I've been trying to do is move on with my life. As you heard from, I think Nyaya Mrubizia from Pandakapa Paris, Ndakashika pane masamons panapa. Ekuti Baba Nandi Vandi applied a non-molestation order.
Oh yes, I'm aware.
Non-molestation order yakaitika pandaka mendesa ku court last week. Nenyaya yekuti angasiri kuona mwana and whatnot anditika. Abashika ikoko abashika chiti kuna judge but ndada ku apply non-molestation without warning. Judge avaramba. Sikazi na judge, I'm not going to do that. Judge akati wirirana ipa utu wenyu kuti you're not going to talk about each other. Ndikusainise pasi. Ndikauza judge that I'm fine with it. Gatisainisiranishi pasi. Muna varamba. He refused. Kana judge was not even impressed naye. Avaramba sikazi ndoda non-molestation. Judge akati kanoda non-molestation, then we shall wait kuti mukadzi wako atanga verenga zvawanyora iwewe. Say tozopindura. Ininda bandati no, that's fine. Tadaro, what did we then do? Tabva ku Paris ndikusvika panapa pane masamons aripo. Ndiri ku Paris, Tytan akanditumira ma text message achindituka kuti hanzi inini I'm constantly destroying his career online. I'm destroying his life and that he also wants to give Nandi a good life. Message actually just came across like somebody that was bitter. But why are we in Paris? I decided to block him. Phone pangu because he would video call Nandi anytime he wanted to. I'd give him access kwandiri. Block up my phone. I was just like, enough is enough. You know? I will send you screenshots for you to show this. What it came across, it seems as if Tytan is witness statement ya akashandisa yeku court kwatakataenda last week akashandisa witness statement yanga tumira ku office ndo downloada apa printer abangwisa date. The first thing that this is the first time to realize the level of my lies ababanandi rukunzwisisa kumashure uku ndakandamboudzwa maunga enyaya dzakawanda stereki from different professionals, but no one was forthcoming with the whole story. I think the main issue before we even talk about the abuse, what Tytan, I've been told from 5 months ago, 6 months ago, Kuti Tytan has been planning and what he calls an expose. It might not make sense as Andrew Kutaura. The day Yandinonzi aida kurowa na Shoni kana kutinda da kumataka. Tytan had been making threats kwandiri inini within this household, right? Saying kuti, if you do not do Jakati, if you do not behave in this way, I am going to tell Sean about your medical history.
Right.
I've got his text messages. Yes, I am threatening you. Tytan was holding me. Today I feel so relieved. Like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders because now he's got no ammunition against me anymore. Nobody would want any of their medical records being put
with that
was holding me prisoner because of it.
Yay.
And it was the same thing that made me believe Kuti Tytan loves me as I am, because he knew about my history Zimbabwe.
Kupenga kwako kwese and what not.
My medical history, my medical notes he knows.
Yeah,
Tytan knows that I am in a very specific, and I will make these records very known. I am in a very rare group in a slow progressor. You know what a slow progressor is?
Yeah, I am aware.
Right. And during the pregnancy, actually, I was abusive. I to have medication changed 3 times because I was reacting to that. I was reacting to that medication. And he was aware of this. And is it? My guru ndakaenda, I will send you another statement. How many times did I get admitted into hospital? It was more than 25 times. And at each point she admit from hospital, Tytan was stood right next to me. Dear IND driver, he would take me. He would do this. But now he's using that same situation as a lie and as a weapon against Inini. So much that even Pekutanga, he was telling social services the same story until Vanveku Hospital. That's what you know. This is incorrect. This man was there with this woman through it all.
Yeah, to administer medication.
And yeah, to administer medication. I shouldn't remind her, it's time for you to take your medication because I only take medication when I am pregnant. And that was it. He's been holding me a prisoner because of this. So it hurts so much and you hand your life to, right? Uses that as a form of psychological abuse. Right? Tytan is a serial cheater. The hospital Tytan
right. I just hold on my Nandi. Right. Yes, if you just joined us, welcome to the Lounge TV. We're here with my Nandi on the phone. She's on the phone right now, so you'll be seeing a picture and a voice. She's the one who's speaking, right? Let me just lay it out there. Kuti, I'm not in a competition with anyone, right? For starters. 2, whether you think kuti I'm not a true auntie or what ka iyo ndozvekumba kwenyu ende munodzana atete venyu izvozvo noti inini handimuri kunzwisa. We are dealing with something that is vital to the Zimbabwean community, and people need to understand how things are happening, and this platform is for everyone who's willing to share
right
whatever.
Now, someone who is in my shoes with what this man has just done right now,
I know.
But I will not allow him. That is giving him the power that he wants. Tytan is a liar, and there is evidence that will crush every single thing that he has said.
Yeah.
There is enough evidence from my medical teams, from whatnot, anyone that has been. I think people used to see us for Snapchat. Tifenda ku hospital tese, tirikwa doctor tese, everywhere tanga tiri tese.
Yeah, I am aware. And even the whole country is aware. And, you know.
How do you live with someone for so long and go to all those appointments? My doctors, very programmed, anything they need to keep quiet. Tytan would go and collect medication for me. Tytan would administer that medication.
Right there.
Can you
repeat the issue about the administration of medication? Because people are still asking, why didn't you tell him?
What do you mean the administration?
Like I will
repeat this, and I will say this again. Tytan was very much aware before Atombo Kirandege kuba ku Zimbabwe. Tytan was aware. I made sure I recorded that conversation that I had with him because I knew this would happen. I just knew it. I protected myself. Tytan was aware. The conversations that we had. And the other thing, I will say this, and I will provide evidence. When Tytan left me on July 30, on the 31st of July, I was 5 weeks pregnant. After we discussed that we were having another child, where did that pregnancy come from? Where did that pregnancy come from?
I know.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
This man is, I will,
no.
The day that Tytan went that has got no business being involved in things like this. Your mommy has got a secret that she should tell you. It's not his place to be doing that to my children.
I know.
I am, as a mother, have decided to find information and this it is my choice to make. Including even him coming on social media today and talking about it is my right, which he has taken away from me. It is my right. That is why it is illegal to do what he has done, and even with Rumbizai urging him to do that.
No, you know what? I think when we noticed the flyer rukuya tatumboshtaura ndikati, you know, it's going to be very difficult, but we knew what was coming anyway, and we knew what was coming, but and like people are saying, Panapakuti, he had no right to disclose your status, because
but you know why I am glad, my guru?
Because namu yako yapera, yes, I know.
I am no longer a prisoner. Now he can fuck off. being HIV positive is not the end of the fucking
world.
Yes.
Mentality,
it's dead. Coronavirus next week, man.
That is true.
But I am free of his abuse. I am free of his hold over me. How can I be arrested by the police? He's been tormenting me and using that as a weapon against me. Desperation, it is pathetic. And I hope after interview,
yeah, but you know, if I'm going to speak in my own opinion, right? I'm aware. Olinda is my little sister. I know everything about her anyway. And there are certain things that I'm limited to say, Maona, because respect and nandi. So I always tell people, I cannot say certain things, but there are things that I'm aware of. And you know, it really, I couldn't finish watching that Rumbi Vunzobaya show because I could see through the lies and I was like, oh my God, why? Anditi muri kunzwisisa. Saka
because inini ndingimwe question yandinayo ndeyekuti ataura iye kuti akaita find out
no.
mirai pregnancy and then he had to go kwadoctor akanopiwa inonzi prep. Saka you guys saka ndipo pati pakaita find out kana kuti izvo angatoziva kudaro.
He's just
a liar.
And your prep yacho inopiwa. No, because that is what he said. Kuti your prep yacho inopiwa at what period?
After what period?
After what period did you get prep?
You see,
kuneva noziva nezve HIV treatment.
I know what you
mean. Kuti prep unopiwa after what period?
72 hours, is it? Or in the first
yeah, there is a time you're not pure.
He's a liar.
Yeah, but anyway, because of my slow progressors, Saka, she cannot pass it to anyone. My couples and one.
My blood group, like I said, Mangwana, what I'll do is doctor.
No, not all as you say.
And today is Independence Day for me.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
It's Independence Day as far as I am concerned. He can no longer abuse me. He's got no weapon against me. He's got nothing against me. Tytan is a liar. And I will disprove this.
Right. We have other people who are saying Kutanzi is lying. PrEP is not for 4 months, isn't for 4 months. And Saka, it's no. So, at the end of the day, you are she cannot pass it to anyone. I mean, it's common knowledge now. A lot of people are, but it's just that if I can comment on this
my guru. Like I keep saying, when Tytan left this place, picture pregnancy test. I was 5 weeks pregnant.
No, I know everything, and
he was having consensual sex with me. That is evident. Tytan should not lie. The what breaks my heart out of this whole situation is the thing that he used to prophesy his love to me. Is the thing that he is now using as a weapon against me. That was the moment I was so convinced with Tytan Anondida.
I know.
That he loves me as I am.
Only
for him to do a 360. Because
can I just ask you a question that could be going in through people's minds, a lot of people's minds? When this whole thing happened and this Megara Mason to at what point did you think now the love is gone?
When he started being using that as a weapon against me, he was controlling me, my guru. Controller that. He picked up the phone and talking to my Ambuya Vangu, talking to whatnot, and he was using that as a weapon. That's what he was doing. He was controlling me at Itaura. I am going to say this. I am going to do that.
No.
I've got text messages from him. He told me, so are you threatening me? I said, yes, I am threatening you.
And
he wanted me to do things according to what he wanted.
I know.
But those are the same allegations. Those are the same allegations that he leveled against you, Guti. You were controlling. You were using visa. Visa pangu. This.
Okay.
What is it exactly was going on?
If I was using a visa against him to control him, the day he left this property would have been the day I notified the Home Office
Right.
From day one.
Right.
But I only informed the Home Office towards the end of November. July, August, September, October, November, after 5 months. And it was only at this point that never I cannot submit an application for Home Office yet domestic violence, and he was including this information in it.
Right.
My lawyer then had to submit information to the Home Office, evidence to the Home Office rebutting all his allegations. Home Office ikatumira confirmation yekuti we are sorry for what has happened, but we can reassure you. Anaro visa right now. strong enough.
but
Now he's been trying to use our daughter. This is
Yeah.
a desperate act. It's a desperate act. I am free. As far as I'm concerned,
Right.
I am independent.
Right. I see there's somebody called GG Damien. Titan said prep post-exposure prophylaxis. It means Titan was told before. Anyepa Shake Titan, he didn't think that one through. No, but you know, that's the good thing about the Zimbabweans right now. We are now more aware of these things. We takunz we see say, and it's said. Now I understand kuti when I tried to reach out what it meant.
Let me educate you as the one that's in it. A positive person and a negative person can actually have a relationship exactly like we were having. Without this passing on, you are actually safer being in a relationship with somebody whose status you know than being in a relationship with somebody whose status you don't. Because but a person that is actually in a controlled environment, who you know, you end up having beautiful babies like Nandi, without exposure, without anything. You are actually safer, and educated people will tell you that. But Tytan,
yeah, I told you. Remember, I told you, Kuti, you should allow this to happen. You were saying, I told you. Iowa, but do you understand where I'm coming from? He has messed up. Yes, Madue, how are you? He has messed up big time because you know what? He didn't realize with you. And in the second that hour, people need to understand. Phone calls, right? I've actually understood that hour in when I said, oh my God, I hope it's just a. I know. Please don't call me, please don't call me.
The fun thing about it, what I don't understand is last week you're going to court. Want to apply non-molestation order. We're supposed to be going to the courts back on the 4th of March. And I submitted my own application. I think Bankurma pictures Munawara Kizema pictures a bandora, Kinema pictures a bandora. In the Kano submitter, the non-molestation evidence rebutting everything that he put in that statement. So why then would he then come wait a live achindi taura wait a pre-recorded yavo bachindi taura but I should not talk about them. But I should not talk about it. Rumbi Zaibunzoebaya is under investigation by Solicitors Regulatory Authority. Why is she doing that? Lawyer, she's a lawyer. She already knew his story. In my phone, home office, I'm an interviewer. I think those questions based on what? Based on what? They had no rights. They had no right to do that, and it's illegal in this country to do what they did today. Right. Because to be honest with you, I will spend my last penny suing people left, right, and center.
I knew they were digging themselves a very big hole. I knew it because we spoke about this before.
Social workers. Social workers.
Vachaga information.
No. The child protection the conference Saka they said you can invite anyone that's been supportive and whatnot. Hospital. Then social worker batanga kuvunja munhu hospital kuti uye ari kuita allegations akati. Munhu hospital akati that is wrong. As far as I am concerned, munhu was there anoziva zvese. Olinda akapinda hospital over Nigrini 25 times. And this man was the one driving her to those appointments. He was there with her. Hapana appointment Olinda yaipinda murumo asipo. So why does he lie? Why
Saga ipo.
Hold on. And this is kuti akudzai kuti andifa live ataura kuti anzi I had to Google the medication.
Yes, yes.
Most statement akanyora ku home office. Akanyora kuti I found out pandakona red book remwana. Ndikutumira screenshot right now. Muone kunyepa kwake.
Tumira because I think evidence, matters here. Because at the end of the day, what I really wanted, to find out kuti pese pamaenda kuma-doctors appointments, iye ainge asimo here kana kuti ainge arimo, and was everything being explained iye achinzwa kana kuti anga asinganzwi.
maiguru muri kushandisa foni ipi yekuisa nigiri nekuisa mapicha
isai kuna yabankuru
bankuru ndoda kuti ndikupe iyi hold on miraitone kuma-albums kupinda mafaira.
Aiwa KVKs, he wasn't stopped from saying his life, but inine anguka, to be honest, if I had the power to stop him from doing it, I would have, because I knew it was going to end up that way. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Everybody's allowed to tell their truth. They're allowed to tell their story. But I was worried about what has just happened. Kuti ashika pa ku disclosure information yangasingafana ku disclosure, and advice yoyo aipiwa nani, and then you start looking at these things and you start thinking kuti kumwachoninge kwakuita ngekuita kwashaya kutsvaga uta mumuseve. It's like somebody is a scondichi. Exactly. Murikuona zvakuita ngezvekuti nyangwe ndikadzokera zvangu ndingirikinisora hanzi LB yekuitwa kuUK inotyisa because that lawyer. No, she didn't do it in the UK. She did it in Zimbabwe. And I'm always asking that question. And I'm always asking that question kuti naimi vamwanu zvavanoita. I asked that about my advocates and ndoona kuZimbabwe including advocate bid kuti naimi konyaya idzi dzinoita sei. But to be honest with you,
mavunza kana manesi papapa
isai mapictures acho
saka anonzani inonzi nyaya iyoyo yekuti zvoni munhu anosvika pakutaura zvinhu zvakadaro.
baba akagara paya chimbotora ningiri nemascreenshots uko
right. Okay. You know, guys, I knew if I had control of it, I knew I would have stopped it, because I actually knew kuti ndozvirikuitika. This is munhu ari kunonzi kui, right? I say yakadai so iri kumove ichidaro pakunde, right? Just bear with me 1 minute, fam. Ndodai, right?
Ndoda kuti muverenge izvi inonzi chi ndikukupai. I'm giving you the screenshot. Muverenge zviri statement yake iyi nezvaataura kwamuri mimi palive vamwe vari palive mainzwa zvaanga achitaura ka. Ndoda kuti first mapicture ayo maisera
ndikutoisa vanoziva manotoza mapicture. Even there is even maphotos epaningi
hanzi paragraph 20. And I'll give me a screenshot. When my daughter was born, I received her red book and I read the most shocking thing ever. It stated that Olinda is HIV positive. I was so confused because throughout our relationship, I took random tests over the months and I was negative. She would say she took HIV tests a lot because of her occupation in healthcare recruitment. It made sense to me during the whole time. I believed it when she would say she's HIV negative. I cried so much. My life,
handizo mublue book here.
Atara nyakuti hanzi mublue book akatara nyakuti hanzi kugoogle. Ndakagoogle. Hanzi ndakavunza Google.
Yeah, after I won the medication.
Apa written statement yaendesa kuma courts. Written statement yaendesa kunigini ataura kuti chi. Akutaura kuti after mwana azvarwa red book rabuda. Red book rinobuda mwana achibva kunozvarwa.
Rinozouya kaningirikeni rinotozouya na aiwa runoripiwa hospital.
Zvikanzi handiti kuatara kuti hanzi paakagoogla mushonga ndoka akandiconfront akaita sei. But paragraph 21 and we cast with this shocking discovery weighing down on my heart and I needed to stay normal. I finally decided to confront her. Live yake ataura kuti chiko video yake.
Kuti izoningi akakuconfront kuti aenda kuno recorda pama, but he didn't want to ipapo I think ndo mazuva acho akakuconfront ipapo mazuva epama.
Again, I will say this. Apa statement yake anyora kuti chi.
Right, let me read it. When my daughter was born, I received a red book and I read the most shocking thing ever. It stated that Olinda is HIV positive. I was so confused because throughout... Oh, dear. Funny, because throughout the... throughout our relationship, I took Randmon test and I was negative. She would say she took HIV test a lot because of her occupation in healthcare recruitment. It made sense to me during the whole time. I believed it when she said she is HIV negative. I cried so much, but I had to be strong about it so she doesn't see that I found out. My daughter was born and I had to give her medication for HIV/AIDS until she was cleared of it. Weeks passed with this shocking discovery weighing down on my heart, and I needed to stay normal. I finally decided to confront her, and she spilled the beans, and I confessed to being HIV positive. But she claimed she is undetectable, so it isn't a big deal, right?
My guru, first and foremost, I've just picked on something. He also said that then his daughter was born. Red book rinopuwa mwana asati azvarwa kana kuti mwana azvarwa.
Inoita mwana azvarwa. Bhuku remuhospital nderekuti
red book ndore mwana. Red book remwana. And my daughter's red book.
And amunyorwe izvozvo.
He just lies so much.
Saka imimi nikipamukamudza nikimatidzo nikimune evidence yacho yekuti izvo nikimakamudza when
Tytan is before atokwira ndege achigara kuZimbabwe. Tytan knows everything. You understand? And I even asked him if he wants he can end the relationship. Tytan akaramba. Akanditi, I will stick by you. I will be with you. Ndinokuda azvina basa. Ndinokuda wakadaro. This is where my heart breaks the most. But why would he then be saying one thing? How come it made such a huge difference in Zimbabwe? Now it's such a big deal because we're in England.
Nah, pakaipa. Yeah, but
I love you. As Nabasa, I even say to him, drop pick and a man who pass the lie detector test and then no kwanza niku Jerry Springer. Whatever the case, Tytan said to me, as Nabasa, I told him to end the relationship, and he said to me, no, I want to be with you.
Right.
I want to be with you. He has lied to so many people with so many different stories. He is a liar. Anonyepa. That's who he is.
You know, if you have
the moving on, I am free of him. Now on the life yake. He needs to move on with his life. To buy my bruises amount online. I found out that he was neglecting. Akano iye na Jaden. Vakaenda kunokwira chinonzi something of death. Chimwe chiride chekuningirani chekuDubai. Inini hangu nehana yangu isingagone zvekudaro I wish to pasi because they have to walk all the way up anditi. Abandisira phone yake. Ndatora phone yake and I started going through his phone because remember Tytan akaisa fingerprint yangu pa phone pake. I had access to his phone. Akadelete zvimwe zvese but kuma direct messages akasina kudelete. That night yakabuda chinosangana na Brita iyeye, right? He had lied to me kuti hanzi ndaita food poisoning ndaenda kumba ndaenda kunorara. Ndikaona ma messages achimubvunza Brita kuti uri papi what not, right? Ndikamuconfronta Tytan. Tytan aka-admita kuti you know what, I had intentions of meeting up with her, to have sex with her, and what not, but I had not met her before. That was the first time I never sang. When I met her, Brita is very tall and I'm so short, and the way she looked at me, he said this himself. Brita can't tell to come and I could tell she was not attracted to me. So nothing happened.
Saka, was this in Dubai?
This was in Dubai.
So
I ended up back into the hotel room. Did I feel like because I tried calling Brita Tytan aka manyira phone yangu and he got me off my phone achinda ataka. Mabruza murikona pamagaro pamazambu papika. It was him attacking me. For confronting him, why were you cheating? Dopa akatumira text message kuna Brita. Akati, I am sorry for pursuing you. What not. Never kadzava sara chokwadi ka. Vaikuda vachinotara chokwadi. Ukabuda kutinja yekubva kuAmerica. Kunzi Tytan ainyenga Jackie weVolt. Wemakeup uyu.
Yezo.
Tytan akaenda achinotara mastories ekuti hanzi, ndikuita maproblems nemukadzi wangu. Zvikabuda through a third party. Right now, my guru mukuzeta pinda pa freeway. Kuti pane ma screenshots aripo Tytan anga achinenga mukadzi wemunhu. Not now, but he did it a month after us getting married.
mascreenshots aya auya very
Right,
fast nekubviswa
right.
because ndanzizo nemukazosara nawo imi mune nyaya muri munhu wenyaya munozonditengesa ende inonzi
last year ndichibva kudubai hapana kubuda nyaya dzemascreenshots ekwatalin ndikamudefenda achitaura nyaya kuti heponi zviko achitumira talin mapictures eponi achiti kana wakugona izvi ndikamuprotecta akabuda nyaya dzekuti aitumirani mamessages nafungai all those things were happening, but my guru, you know, I didn't know there's no zinyazi, you know, kunda rufo. After coming out of such a terrible relationship, Nastana, no one in another failed marriage. When I cheated, it was so embarrassing for me, and any woman that has been in my position will understand.
You spoke about.
I thought with this person, you know, Stephanie Chiangwa.
I know. I want to ask because my
hold on, my guru. As I have stopped talking to her, she's no longer nigini. You know, she communicating with me. Stephanie Chiangwa inbox kwangu. Then guess what happened? The following week, Tytan had to drive me to Nigini early as a pregnancy, as a maternity assessment unit. Right? Ndinaye ndakagara passenger seat yemota phone yarira pa bluetooth yanyora kuti Stephanie Chiangwa ndakangoramba ndakamutarisa ndakapinda mota ndichichema I almost had a miscarriage. But you told me you're not speaking to this girl anymore. Tytan akati I'm going to tell her ndamuudza kuti stay away from me. Musi wakauya kubirthday rake kunoku ana nandi mukunzwisisa. I was with him. Tytan akarara kunoku bista kunoku. But one time I think like it's something. Next thing I see, Stephanie Chiangwa rutumira my messages. Ndikatovuza that you're still messing around with that same girl. She's my friend. When I was 3 months pregnant, Tytan was messing around. His own mother was shook by what he was doing. Tytan I can be never I don't speak to her. Tytan I took her to Zimbabwe, you know, or block her on the phone pack.
Yeah,
all these things that I have evidence of. I'm going to bring it out.
But Aningi ataura nyaya ye counseling mediation akati muna akakuchadisai because he is a marriage counselor as well, tried to do it murukunoku and then you try to do it.
Hold on. How do you go for counseling whilst you are cheating with you? Counseling, you're just picking a box.
No, I just wanted to find out why is it those efforts did not work according to you? Why is it
the efforts do not work because he's not committed to the marriage.
Right.
The person was not committed. Ndatora iPad ya Tytan panapa ndikakona Netflix papa ndikuona ma notification ari pa screen ekuti King Tuli send a message ku Twitter kuvira kudeso ana King Tuli ku message kwake Tytan ari kutaura kuti I am so sexless at the moment because Olinda is on her 6 weeks kubva kunozara begging another woman for sex ku Twitter. That day I got so upset ndikafonera mbuya vangu ndikati enda unopa mhuri yedu kupropose ndanetsa newe. I even recorded that conversation. Of all places.
Right. Ndida kuti ndibvunze because there are so many things that he said. There's an issue yekuti mimi makazosara motobata akatozoita serious nemi nenyaya pamuviri. Ndisaka akazokurora yakacheta nemi. Otherwise
my guru, I got pregnant muna August. Tytan takachata muna June 29. Ku Dubai takaenda end of July. Ndotime ndakabata mimba inini. And he goes on and he lies kuti hanzi a week later tichibva ku Dubai. That's when I told him I was pregnant. I got pregnant in Dubai. My guru, who was the first person that knew that I was pregnant before Tytan?
Before the whole world, it was me.
Did I not do my pregnancy test muri pa video call neni?
It's true. And emotenga chimuti. Yes, I remember. I actually said in it.
Video was that first week of August. It was end of August.
It was end.
You see, he does a even know. Even application yake ku home office yaendesa ku court. Titan we got married in April 2018. He doesn't even know the date we got fucking married. That's how much out of the marriage he was. He was not in the marriage. Musi wanotanzi ndakabuda mumba ndakapfeka maslippers nechi muvunze kuti changa chaitika. Patakabva kumuchato ndakapfeka hembe yewhite so ndina Titan kumuchato kuniki ku South Africa. My God. Andiri mukupaza ndine nhumbu yangu so. Ndabva ku South Africa. Ndabva ku South Africa ndiri kunoko. Titan ndaedza ndakabva he had tried calling me 5 minutes before. Ndikaedza kumufonera Titan angasingadai. Titan ndafona Titan has kudaira fona kaiswenda through. Ndafona direct number ku South Africa because Titan akarara pa hotel kuti azokwira ndege the following day. Titan has kudaira. Ndafonera hotel ndikati I need to speak with my husband. Ndise ku room yake. Vabofona ku room kwapya. Titan has kudaira.
Yes.
Ndopa ndakaziva ndikati shit munhu wangu ndinomuziva nechihure. Ndatuma concierge ndikati ende ku room kwake munonoka munonzwa kuti arimo here. Chikanza migini Titan chi hakuna munhu kuroom kwacho. Titan akazodaira phone the following day kazi ndanga ndiri downstairs mubar ndichimwa doro ndiri mubar. Muri kunzwisisa?
Yeah.
Titan adhiba kuti angatishandisa Uber yangu. Ndopa ndakaenda pa history yeUber yangu pane zvandaitotsvaga ndakuona history Titan akatodaidza Uber that night. Titan akabuda akaenda kwaakanorara. Titan akazodzoka. Ndabva ndamuconfronta that day ndine nhumbu yanandi ndikati iwe musi wakati unoziva vakadzi zvatinoita kuti musi muna 2007 musi wa13 muna October wakandinyepera tongori kubhawa iwo ndazodzwa nhasi muna 2020 kuti bhawa ranga rakavharwa musi iwoyo. That's what I did. I asked him. And the Titan okuti anenge asingade kuvunzwa anonyara zvaanenge aita, he's got no answer. Titan walked out. He is the one that walked out. Tikaspenda the whole night tichitsvaka maiguru ndakakufonerai.
I know.
Ndikati murume nyana akurara pamba I don't even know kuti ari kupi right now. Ndanzwa nekumutsvaga. Zvekuti ndakamukira dog that man lies. Akazoswa neshamwari yake the following day. Angaudza shamwari yake manyepo. Shamwari yake pandakazomutsanangura kuti zvanga zvaitika ndeizvi. Shamwari yake akatozopedza yakumutsura kuti unozviitirei. Titan akaera I'm sorry. I will try and do better.
Right. So right.
So each time we've had an argument, it has always been about his cheating. It has always been his womanizing. And I've got evidence of it all. My arguments everywhere about nothing else but kuhura kwake. Titan is that kind of a person. The only thing is because we are public figures. Hapana mkadzi achamboda kuuya kutaura chokwadi kuti mira nditaure chokwadi otaura zvakati kuti nini zveshuwa Titan ainditextira kana Titan aindifonera. But there are women out there that know the truth. Ndakabata film anonzi Megan 2018 muna February. Mama messages ake Titan asina kubvisa messages ake.
Right. Saka maigara zvenyu necommunity dziki mumba ke.
My guru. Uchitya kunyadziswa nenyika. Kuti after everything you end up looking like iwe went a common problem. Usiriwe common problem. Mumwe ndakaurirwa uku. Munoziva as a woman you lose your self-worth. When all your relationships are because of cheating. You lose your self-worth, so, yet you're a good wife.
I mean, there's a point, the little that I watched, Panevano and Goshinyora, so Goshinyora kunozwe. Ku live ya Titan Yegunanzi speaks out for the very first time, right? I saw a lot of people vachinyora kuti no inonzi Titan na Olinda usanyepe, because Titan had said iye anga asingade kuya kuzogara munomu, anga asina kana basa nekugara munomu, but akauya because imama mune nhumbu. What is your take? What is your take on that?
That is a lie. You know, we started applying for Titan's visa before I had got pregnant. Takataka apply a visa after the engagement. Titan akanyimwa visa re fiance visa.
Right.
But atozogara pasi pepe tikaudzana pana pa Germany yekutongoita isira kutimirire big wedding totozoita kana waita sei wauya kunoko. Ndosaka takabhanya kunochata kuZimbabwe chop 2 minutes dzamakaona dzedze. Because yakati no, spousal visa renyu ramuri kuda kai. Chingobva mangochata kana machata matozvipedza. Munozwisisa?
Okay.
Ndopatakaenda tabata chata marriage certificate yabva endeswa kuna lawyer achi spousal visa Tytan.
Eh,
Saka
eh.
by the time spousal tanga process kudara. We had already started that process already before I even got pregnant.
Right. So it wasn't. It's Saka.
And yet again,
Saka, whether
I've
you
got
got
evidence.
pregnant or not, he was still going to come.
He was meant to be coming.
Ko
And again, anozvicontradicta munhu mu statement yake because akanyora the same thing, but before that anganyora kuti takabvumirana kuti unogara kuEngland because maybe the distance is what was disturbing our relationship.
like, okay, Mimi, in your own words, can you tell us what you thought, in your own eyes, your relationship? Just walk us through your relationship, because we have seen.
This is exhausting. I can't keep walking through it. You know, the thing is, what I
No,
need
it
to
will
understand-
give people a perspective.
You know this more than anyone. I am actually trying to walk away from it. So me walking through it over and over and over again, like I keep saying, today is Independence Day for me. As just kuzoisa minus my account mangu, as kuchinja lifestyle yangu, British passport yangu ndichiri nayo iye ndiyasina visa. It's not going to change anything for me. But the only thing that I'm happy about is I am no longer his prisoner.
Saka issue ya disclosure. Are you saying good that is the issue
that he had a hold on you?
That he had a hold name over.
It was not the issue yekuti anti nakumudza because that part I can disclose. I can actually evidence that. The only part is I do not want a particular part of my private life being put out there. It is my right. It is my choice to make that choice. But yes, I want to tell this person or I want to tell that person.
Absolutely, yes.
You understand? It is not his. He does not have the right to take that right away from me. And everyone knows this. It is not his. Papa. That according to British law is as good as revenge porn. What he has done.
That's true. Because he had no right to say your status public panevanu, because it's not his right to say that. It's for so
mari cheche mari kana vachindinzwa Jesu vari kumusoro kudenga kwese kwanoswera achipira kuya yakanhongana nacho ikoko
yesu
aiwa
kamwe atombojibata kako manje ko nandi anozosara sina baba.
Do you know what? No, Bankuru, do you know why I say that? Because that man is evil. Like I keep saying, when you are in a relationship with somebody and you trust somebody truly and completely, and you lay yourself bare in front of a person, only for them to use those same things against you. I can't imagine. I'm in shock. My heart is broken. It is broken.
But now, going forward,
Tytan was the one person in it all, in everything to do with my life that I could even talk to him about. Today, I end up at a show, and he goes and he talks about sensitive information about me. Olinda was abused as a child. It was not his right to talk about that.
Dear.
Absolutely.
Nobody. My sisters or anybody, nobody.
Absolutely.
But I can trust him. I can talk to him. I can show the real me to him without judgment. Only for him to then use all that against me. Only for him to be clout chasing. That is abuse. It is abuse. The same abuse every day. That is one new level of abuse altogether.
If I could change time and travel back in time, I would travel back to before 7 Zanasi, because I knew although I should know, but I was worried about Kushichabuda Ipapo, considering Kuti Uyu is a lawyer.
Because I'm told there's foot another show where somebody's HIV status was, disclosed as well.
Yeah, I had a call a few days ago. It makes my life very difficult. I'm not gonna say much about that person, but yes, I had a call a few days ago, somebody telling me,
Listen,
Auntie
my Guruga, no
contaminated.
one should be afraid or should be concerned. That's in Nasiban the coronavirus, what you next week one.
No, we understand.
No, we are talking about
today.
No,
the
we are just
disclosure
talking
bit.
about the disclosure bit per data.
I mean, at what point should one, refrain from, crossing that line, that threshold? Because at the end of the day,
I really wish.
I want to believe.
You know what? I don't know if you're gonna do this for me. I really want to see the evidence because a lot of people think that you didn't disclose your status to him, and from what I know Gudizoni, he is the one I told Batsirane medication because you don't take medication, but when you're pregnant, because of your condition, your blood drain, you don't pass it.
I will say this again. How come every professional that he has been to peddling his lies have not believed him? How come? How come all the professionals that he has taken me to social services, mental kupi kwese, pangati pedla, pusha these lies have not believed him? How come? How come? How come he doesn't have a visa as we speak? How come? I want that man out of my life. The only problem is in the Nemananae. But right now, I do not feel like I can stay in the same country with that man. Ndikamudza kuti ndega ndinogara kuZimbabwe ndichisara neEngland yacho anondiendesa kucourt kudada kubuda munyika muno mune mwana wangu. So ndofarira kupi. I do not want to be his prisoner anymore.
Hey.
I do not want to be his prisoner.
Yeah, I think Mozarizo, the best for you guys is to call a truce because this is not healthy. This is no longer healthy, and I want to believe.
Every time I am being provoked, every time I'm being provoked.
Yes. No, I think.
Akarara ku Instagram, posta my pictures like the coercive behavior, my pictures and domestic abuse. It's like Antifa Nofara.
Yeah,
So,
do you think week I interview with Zimbo Live? The week before that, Pangapanes recording Sabina. There's always something. They will not allow me to rest because Vata could build a nyaya. They won't allow me to rest because Vata could build a nyaya. How many times you must have blamed me on it? That makes when in the Manava,
yeah, I know.
No. Not really. I see you. That is never a solution, to any problem.
I know people keep phoning me, right? Just bear with me one
that
second.
Is not. That is not.
That he has said about Nyaye medication, Nyaye prep. Tytan how many people have come and said he was lying?
Yes, my medical and profession good is the power and clarity. Good is because within a certain hours, specific hours, could get exposed if there's a risk of exposure. If you suspect could you slept to somebody and you suspect immediately within a certain number of hours, and then you go and get that. Kungoti, I'm not a medical, a person that I wouldn't know. But at the end of the day, I think now it's time for you guys, or it's time for you to get to a point whereby you start to heal now, because this is not healthy. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for him. It's not healthy for Nandi. It's not healthy for Jaden. It's not healthy, for Sean, and it's not even healthy for the family, at large, because this is not about you and only. I mean, you and him only. There are some people, that surround you as well, and those people love you. You guys, they love you a lot. So I think now, this war, if there's ever a way of calling a truce on this war and come to an amicable conclusion or a decision, it could look. We have separated. You've gone your way. I've gone my way. We are divorcing.
Last week,
Yeah.
the judge said could go for mediation.
Yes.
This guy was so hostile.
Right.
ndoibhadhara mediation yacho. Let's go for mediation. Ndoibhadhara.
Uh-huh.
When your wife wants to pay for mediation.
Right.
Munhu anenge achibatika zvikanzi aiwa pandogara ndikati alright ndotsvaga mediation kubepingham kwacho ndouya iko kwenini. I'm always trying to find peace because of that girl there.
Right.
Of that girl.
Yeah, because
Tell me this, what person in their right mind and not a maybe mana wangu goes and does what he's doing.
Right. In any
right now, I'm supposed to be looking after his daughter.
mm.
It's a mental breakdown right now. Then what? Does he think about all of that? The effects of this? How does he think about the effects of Sean and Jaden?
I know.
Yeah, Baba ndipo pachi Baba. I think you see, I don't know, at the end of the day, thought process yomunu when somebody is doing, some of these things, you will not understand. This is my truth, to tell, and I'm going to tell it. But at the end of the day,
right.
There are consequences and repercussions to some of the truth that one, decide, to share out.
And those are natural. When it comes to the real problem, I've said this and I've maintained the same statement. Kuti, you know what? When two people are fighting, I've learned Kuti there is his side, her side, and the truth, and only the two of them know the truth.
You're saying Kuti, it's his truth to tell.
Yeah, but. No. I'm saying Gutizo.
You took a right away from me.
No. I'm saying Gutizo.
That is my choice.
Aiwa.
No. I'm not going to point that is inini. Munhu anogona kuargue kuti this is my truth, to tell, but there are consequences and repercussions to some of the truth that when you decide to say Gutizo, I want to share this out, because there are some things that you might be connected to, you might be, involved in, but if you got the permission to be saying out, these things. Animaona. Kana uida kutaura zvinhu zvakarekera newe. Find a way, of doing that. Mm-hmm. But if there's something that is involving in umwe munhu, kana it is about, somebody, then like what you said, nyaya yekuti a disclosure, the abuse, that took place kwamuri mimi during your childhood. Mm-hmm. I don't think, it was, his place, to say that. Because, for as much as he wanted to bring out a picture, maybe there are certain issues that happened to you that were making you angry and stuff like that. He did not have that right to want to then come out and say, you understand? That is my point.
Right. I mean, when it comes to the issue yekuti Anonzan mainandi vakati zvakati kana uteta zvakati, like I said kuti I always maintain kuti at the end of the day munhu kana achinge achitaura zvaanenge achitaura, it's their story, their truth, and then the truth. But then our problem iripo ndeyekuti the truth that he shared wasn't his to share. And the truth that he shared wasn't his, for starters. Uh-huh. I share two truths about Mainandi, which he was not supposed to share. And so at the end of the day, papa pane problem, but there are certain things.
And in the same context, my Guruka, he's gone on to lie about it. He's been lying about everything else. He goes on to lie about it, and there's evidence that he keeps lying over and over and over and over again. Only to destroy a person. Nobody ever loved me. This is why I wanted that marriage annulled. Because to me, it's not valid. That marriage was never valid.
Yeah.
He is really desperately looking for a way to agarem nikamunom. As nezaka ban ma Australia. He's got a ban for Australia.
Aiwa, ipapo apa zvangu tatadza kunonzi kuti sei kubatsirana paadvice pakuti no one should go out there. There's somebody anyora comment akati imi kana iye asina kumbobvira kana asina HIV achari kunetseka nei handiti muri kuona. So at the end of the day, we don't know kuti what was going through his head, but the law has been broken and it's evident. Everyone can see it.
He is seeking sympathy from people. Because Tytan is really not anybody's popular anything ever since what he did. Tytan does not understand the reason why he got hated by people was because of his initial press release. Muna August. Tytan akaisa press release, and I had to come back and say something about it. He's always doing something. He nema press release, nema interviews. Lawyer wake is very immoral in so many ways.
Yeah, no, in kana
very immoral.
Takutaura nema legal ethics pakaoma apo ipapo, but like I said, kuti vanhu tunopanana advice sometimes, tunopanana advice isinga isina kunaka. I wish we would advise
what hurts me is the fact that this guy akakwira ndege akauya kunoku achiziva all of these things. This guy moved from Zimbabwe knowing all of this. Ndiri kuZimbabwe ini ndaenda kuma hospitals ndinaye Tytan. Ndichirwara inini tikaenda pa Borodeli, pane pa Borodeli. Ndarwara inini pakati peusiku. Tikaenda tese ikoko. The other time nditori nema pictures. Doctor ndakafondera madoctor pane madoctors ekuno ku UK ekunobhadhira mari kuno ku UK vanotumira madoctors out vazokona kumba. But Dr. Kauya Kumbanda Safane hyperemesis indicator say he was always there. Even actually to Zimbabwe. This guy just lies. And in his lying, he's trying to destroy my life. He's trying to destroy my life.
Yeah, because like I said, Patatanga kuti, the way this has happened is as if my last kicks of a dying horse or kuita kuashaya kuchaga utamudura nditi. At the end of the day, how is he going to come out of this knowing that he has told people about the mother, the baby mama status that is not supposed to share and background, because you were profiled. They profiled you, kuti you have my childhood problems awakaita. So to be honest, I don't know. Let me just give it to the people very cool right now, because we have about 3.9 devices registered right now watching this live at Twitter Panapa. Yes. So if you feel kuti Baba Nandi shouldn't have,
like I said, the battle that I had prior to this, before him even leaving, was him always constantly controlling me and using this as a weapon against me. To a point where say that was the day I lost it and I got so angry with him. Because I confronted him, why would you go and do that to a child and disturb life? Because the next thing is my child is going to be concerned with is she okay? You just don't do that.
Yeah.
He's a victim of domestic abuse.
Right.
He's been doing this for the longest.
Right.
So as far as I am concerned, I would rather
Tendai's twin na Moslin kaseke malaika comment ya Brown Dash yakanzizoni anti Jenny ne memory biased towards Olinda. Right. Saka wongo idoti nditi zoni zvakanaka zvaitwa kuti zoni munhu ataura status update medical status yemunhu pane ningirikeni pa social media. Did you want me to say that was right? Is that correct? Yeah?
Is that the way of not showing any bias? Could I want right status in
it's okay. Yeah? If you know me and those people who follow me, including I will never advise you to do stupid things. My ex-raters my way, but in this case, why didn't I come here for life and status because I always knew those. Well, would you be saying I'm biased towards Olinda as well? People, we need to just look. We just need to look at the facts as they are. Wrong is wrong, right is right. If she's wrong, Mainandi, we tell her with Mainandi, you are wrong. But in this case, I knew that live that it was just wrong, that interview, because they have macases ari mukoti and akaenda kanoita non-molestation order. So as a lawyer, I look at that as well. Kuti saka, was he doing that? Aida upamena ndigegu order kuti vasacomplain here kuti wataurirei nezvangu panyingirikini panonzi pa social media.
That's what I was about to say. Kuti last week, so Wednesday, patikaenda ku court, right? He applied for a non-molestation order. So what he wanted to do is he basically saying to me he wanted for me to get a non-molestation order so that he can come and peddle his lies.
Tariro chera mafungira ako shamwari.
One is a question.
Akuna ubvise mtupu wangu ipapa kuna benzi rakapusa udara kuna chera akapusa udara anotaura kuti izvoni muna anoisa status yemunhu pa uyu ari right. Nai nonsense.
Okay. All said and done. You need, in any situation, you need to understand what is the ulterior motive. Kuti munhu akaita chakato Olinda kaenda live ari kuzviitire. Like panapa I'm live, I'm trying to correct the untruths that have been said about me. What was Tytan's purpose for him, like he did last week? I remember last week akaita pre-recorded ndigini ilonziji. Akachema pa pre-recorded yake, akai-edita, akai-uploada chichema. What was the point of that video?
Yeah, because my one.
Pre-recorded kaya. This is not raw emotion that you experience here. Olinda says Zahari. Whether ndikapotsa kutaura ndikaita say pre-recorded is edited to deliver it in a certain way that they want people to take it. Rumbidzai, all the questions she was asking Tytan are not questions that she does not know. We all know that Rumbidzai said some very horrible things about me, Sabina. Yet today she's on the saying, oh, the very beautiful Olinda. That woman does not even deserve to speak my name. She should quit speaking my name because she's wearing it out. Chikusanga. Techipirita by papo, vapedza kuita recorded video yavo. Vatobeta nguva vachita manigrini. Whilst vachi upload the video yavo, Rumbidzai na Tytan vangu vachitsvagwa nemapurisa. Handi muruziva mai kutanga tiri pafoni. The police were on them, calling them to tell them that zvavari kuita is illegal.
Right. Inonzichi, I'm just gonna ask you this question. I want you to respond honestly. What do I always say to you about people's names?
Kuti we don't mention Mastevan.
And did murukona. Right. Ipapa menini
mention people's names, but inina angu pandiri pana paka because ndinda tangwa I'm at liberty to say what I need to say.
No. I know about that. Yekutizoni people's names madenwaka, but paneva mataura ipapa. Ndivekuti mumwe angachitotaura kuti aiwa inini nandichita sei nandi inini ndaitobatsirawo kuti izvoni munhu adzoke kumba ndichitaura nayewo mune zvakanaka, but ndakunzi ndine zvandaiita. It's not true. Saka ndozvandikutaura saka pane munhu
because kana munhu aitaura naye zvakanaka achimudza kuti dzoka kumba, how come that person has never picked up the phone and called me and speak with me and tell me
pamwe munenge makaita hostile woka mchitaura naye. You understand where I'm coming from?
Oh, okay. I thought I said ndakamitra hostility.
Munogona kunge makamitra hostile because pese panobvunzwa nzuri kutaura nemurume wangu ka panika hostility kanenge karipo.
What is the purpose of all of this?
I know.
What after all he did to me? Patakaenda kukoti yekuningirini yeyanzani yemwana maiguru. Ndakamira pamberi pajaji nini ndikati munoza jaji ka murume anditadzira akandirwadzisa akaita zvakaita sei. But andina maproblem ekuti agare munyika munomu. Kana mapepa ake akaramba ndichamira kuti ndima apply visa rekuti agarire mwana wake. All I care about is he co-parents. But this man continues, my guru, despite the help that I have offered him. Now ndakupa stage yekuti ndangoti akugaenda nogara ke kuZimbabwe. Every Christmas, because the way it is now, what was the purpose of him doing that? What was the purpose of it?
Amangachidizvo vaiteka malessons domestic violence kuti domestic violence yakaipa pakaita sei.
Muchitaura Mastevan and talking about somebody's medical records. Man lessons api iwayo.
Ndipo bado
movie yava ektaka bankuru. Don't via yekuti inengeri action muchifunga kuti ningi ndiyakauraya munhu mozokunzwa kuti aiwa zvapera zvakadai so. They left that to the right ends of it. so that they can control people's views. What Tytan did today has an ulterior motive. But I am now asking the question, Kuti, okay, so my soon-to-be ex-husband or never married husband or the father of my child, he has gone on social media, he's put out his so-called truth, which is now on YouTube, it's now on Facebook, it's been reshared, watched by thousands and thousands of people. Then what next from now? What next? What is the next thing? What is the next position? Inenge iripo.
Yeah.
What is the next thing? Because the next thing is because I don't want to have contact with him. Kana ndakuzostika kuti munhu utamirira 2 weeks dzako dzekuti one mwana 24 hours dzako dzaurikuona ndidzodzo. Please do not video call on my phone. Zvekuti waikwanisa kuvideo call uchina mwana anytime. I don't want to have anything to do with you. I do not want to know you. Ndikanzwa kuti arwara, ndikanzwa kuti vada kumudipota, kana kuti ndikanzwa kuti atambudzika, kana kuti aita sei, my guru ndikati I do not want to be involved. Ndinenge ndatadza.
But you, I think you ningi given the circumstances aripo, I think that is the best way forward ningi, and for you two guys. Kuti contact whatsoever contact ningi motokata. And when it comes to this, ariona mwana wake pa 2 weeks dzake idzodzo.
But that's how it has been.
Yes, you find somebody anonoita hand over mwana. Yes.
I blocked him on my phone. I have tried to be nice to him. I have tried to let's be amicable. Muswe birthday rake akauya kunoko. Ndikamutengera ma birthday cakes, ndikamutenga ma earpods, iPhone anoshandisa. Ndikaita say I did all of that, my balloons for him to spend a nice day nemwana wake. That was all me. I took him out for lunch. I did this. I did just trying to show him, listen, live your parent pakati pako nene in them bedroom.
Right.
But we can still co-parents.
Hold on. Let me clarify one thing to all the people that are actually on this live. Right. Rumbidzai, Vunzawabaya, and Tytan. Those names cannot be removed from this live because it's public knowledge. Kutizoni panenyaya and ene ma days kubvira pakaenda vanhu vakaona live yaSabina, they know this. Kutizoni pane phone call yakaitwa, pane voicemail ya Olinda achitaura naRumbi Vunzawabaya achiti munhu yari evil and what not. Vamwe I think mwakaikavha ndishema TV handisi also. So those names iwawo atori papublic kudhara. Iye ega akataura kuti ari kurepresenta Tytan kudhara. Everybody knows, it's common knowledge kuti izoni Jambulo Maibongwe Nkomo ari kurepresentwa naRumbidzai Vunzawabaya. Muri kunzwisisa? That is public knowledge, and if they want they can sue me all they want, but inini I'm also a lawyer and I know my rights as well. At the end of the day tinotaura izvo muri kunzwisisa. But at the end of the day, right, mazita evamwe vanhu ndosaka ndisina kuadzokorodza for those vanenge vasati vaanzwa paazoti I'm sorry, because ndaona comment yemumwe wevanhu vataurwa ati no, but inini ndaitoda kuti adzoke kumba, but ndaakuti wange ndaitaura naye zvimwe zvinhu handiti. And when I said that kuna mai ningirikeni kuna mai nandi abva ati zvoni kwavakadii kundifonera ndikati ko
ngauye kuinbox kwangu. If that person is really genuine, ngauye kuinbox kwangu ataure nene inizve maunga ka, so that we clarify that, because as far as
exactly. So at the end of the day munhu munhu yeye ndi anenge pamwe autombotraya kundifonera munhu wandiri kutaura ataurwa uyu auya akataura no, I was actually telling him to go back home, we were trying to help him. Saka abva ati kokana sei asina kuya kwandiri ndabva ndaitotaura nauncle Jet kuti maybe you were hostile towards them, because obviously panobvunzwa munhu utaure chine murume wangu hapana chakanaka chinge chibudeba. But I'm so sorry if I was hostile to them, that is why ndadaro. This is why I am saying kuti izvozvi anyone can speak about zvaitika nhasi nekuti Tytan anorepresentwa naRumbi Vunzawabaya handiti, but vamwe vanhu ndo vandati masawa asataurwe because haapo ipapo apa. And also
my guru, I feel like ndakutorwara. To be honest with you, I think, you know, last week ndakadaidzirwa ambulance panapa ndaita ma chest pains nechi, and I'm starting to feel sick again.
I know. But anyway, regai tichita let's wrap this up anyway. Let's wrap this up anyway.
Let's go with his theory. Anditika. Let's play dumb. Fuma kupusa yakatarwa na passion. Fuma kupusa. Toti nyaya Tytan yes. yataura ndeyechokwadi. Anditika, why didn't he just pack his things and leave? Oyenda osiya Olinda. Why then did he instigate social services? Why then did he instigate mental health? Because last time I checked, I do not think HIV is connected to any mental health issues.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Two, why did he involve mental health issues? Why did he enjoy in separate my family because I think ndambobuditsa screenshot my guru. Let me give you this. Ndaipama green pen. Ndikupe screenshot iyi yekuti aitanzi ndaipambidza kuona mwana and he had to go to court to fight for Nandi. I message yakanyorwa kunzi chi screenshot iyi ndakabva ndablock ana kundi reply but akandiblocker instead. No, not this one. Ndakupa iyi yechiure yake. Ish. Pa phone bankuri pa phone page pakanyorwa kunzi chi musi wa 4 September.
Right. Regaiti patangoratidza vanhu ka because vanozingava kuti kwanta muchatiratidzawo sei isusu kana isi takakudzai mukati panyaya tinotaura tiregedze. Right. Tytan, you let Nandi down yesterday. What happened is I don't understand. I hope you're okay. Let me know if you're still willing to take it today. To have it today. But mesa video yemwana.
Muswa 4 September.
But engage.
Muna akundendesa ku court achinotaura kuti ndikumurambidza kuona mwana. Why would he then go on and do all those things?
Arikuedza kutsvagawo mapepa mainini.
Mapepa acho angambotorerwa nani? Even paakabva panapa ndakamuti Tytan, let's just go our separate ways zvakanaka. Even kana uchida kuzorenewa spousal visa rako vangani vari munyika munomba nongorwinirana manzani, you just renew my spousal visa acho takangonyarara. How come I said that? Why did he choose to take this very horrible road? Visa racho angatorerwa nani?
Yeah, I know. But now
besides that, even if a marriage breaks down, why did he have to take the domestic violence route? Why did he not just go and apply and he gets a visa as a Nigrini Inonzichi, as the father to a British citizen? Why didn't he do that? Why did he go down this very, very toxic and uchidaro kwandiri, uchidaro kumwana wako, uchidaro kuna Jaden? What had we done that was so wrong kwa uri? Even ukatara kuti Olinda ndianditadzira. Kwa vana vakatadzei. What did the children do wrong?
Yeah.
And why has he continued on this path?
Yeah.
So now the question that I'm asking, like I've been asking, Saka, with all that has been said and done, then what? Tytan says.
No, I think right, with the show of my emojis blue and red, if you agree with me, tova tatongopedza toda so kuti panapa tawirirana chinhu chimwe chete kuti nyaya yataurwa naTytan yekuti mainandi status yavo nezvavakaitwa vachikura, whatever she went through as a child, was that wrong? Do you believe it was wrong for him to say it as it was not his truth? Isai love nema likes. Okay, nsandapedza kana kubvunza vanonga kutesa likes. Yes. So with the number of likes arikubuda, I think it's unanimous. Everybody thinks kuti that was very wrong of them to speak about your truth, and everybody knows. And you know, it's things like this is because at the end of the day, like I asked before, Inina, I've always known your status mining. Why didn't I publicize it? 1, 2, are we not are we not then bringing back the stereotype yatiri kuedza kubvisa panyaya yevanhu kuti HIV stigma and what not? Is this the right way? Because I'm so surprised kuti this is 2018, 2019, 2020. We are talking about somebody using somebody's status as a weapon or as a hold against them. Was that wrong? It was right.
Do you know that Inonzichi, my guru, you know this. Do you remember Kutina Brighton, we discussed Nyayakusa press release?
I know.
And we discussed Nyayakuti, I would come out and say it myself.
I know.
To the point because Tytan was using it as a weapon against me.
I know. I know.
But
Yeah.
you know what? Let's leave it. That is how much he has been.
Aiwa, you know, zvakawanda tozoenda kwedu kwekupenga uku kucherima. Tikuenda kucherima memanje but
To be honest with you, my heart is broken.
But you are also independent on one go, because there are people who are saying, are you going to be okay, man? And
no, you know what? I right now I think in the name, what do you call this? You know when something happens and I don't know that chemical that's in your body.
My pheromones.
I'm forgetting the words. At some point I'm going to sit down, and I am quiet, and I'm going to digest all of this.
Right. Oh yes.
How somebody, the same mouth,
more adrenaline.
Exactly. Just at the moment, and I'm not thinking, and I'm not Tytan, and the ectema drama, I'm not seeking sympathy or whatever. Maybe mangwana ndichamuka mai guru ndakatozora makeup yangu kutoita live yangu kutotora nyaya dzangu pa live or whatever that I normally do with my life. Or maybe mangwana ndokona kupuka ini nditori so broken down kana tindafa or something. I don't know. So right now as it stands, I'm still in a lot of shock that the same man that vowed to love me, the same man that used that as a way of proving how much he loved me, is today the same man that is telling all these lies.
Yeah. No, I want. I'm gonna promise people one thing. Kuti, when all this is settled down, I know kuti we are going to come out and we are going to show all the evidence iripo ndofunga mundatoratidza because zviri kuenda zvinotariswa. So what I don't want about this whole HIV status thing is for people to start stigmatizing it again, like back in the 80s wekuti wainzi musabva mupaimampakapeyakega mpendirekega andiri mukona, and that is one person's truth. Munhu ngaataure chokwadi chake ichocho. If he had narrated about the things that happened during their relationship vari two, inini hanguka, I think I've maintained my stance kuti I will never comment on those things. I'll only comment for what the things that I've seen and witnessed. But to date I don't think I've commented anything anyway. But at the end of the day, munhu kana uchinge uine mukadzi kana murume ari HIV positive, it's not your place to review their status. Everybody knows that. If you know your child's your wife's or your other partner's status, it's not your place to tell anyone. Disclosing your status munhu, it's wrong and wrong.
And what he doesn't realize, munoziya kuti one of the grounds of annulment kana iye ari kutaura kuti that's okay, now my thinking cap is there, ndakushina tuchifunga straight manje. The rules of annulment, of annulling a marriage, is if one of you had a sexually transmitted disease and you did not tell the other, you can get your marriage annulled based on that.
Yes.
If Tytan is saying kuti, I did not disclose anything to him when we got married, it makes our marriage null and void, right? Which means if I go then and I pursue this annulment kuma high courts based on what he has said, his own confession, entitled to a spousal visa in the first place, it will be revoked like it never happened. Which means he cannot claim stay in this country as a victim of domestic violence because he needed to have a spousal visa to begin with for him to take that.
Right.
Sometimes
I think is also we will have to do another show here. Is also so do evidence.
Trying to kill your enemy. Let's go through his whole path with everything that he is, what he has said. I'm trying to put myself in his shoes and his level of thinking. What is his next move? Because my life now with Tytan has become a life do not touch plate and ona kuti arkufunge. Next thing in social services. Next thing in court for something else. This man will not let me go. If all these things that I have done are so truthful, he needs to stay away from me and move on in life. Stop pulling me. Stop poking me. Stop posting about me. Stop talking about me.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not allowed to be happy.
All right. Aiwa, inonzi chi no, hanzi let us speak. No, I think inini mana ndinoda kuenda kakucherima kwangu kwasikana mukutiko. Saka at the end of the day, I think it was unanimous. Everybody thought kuti zoni the fact yekuti status yamainandi yataurwa nezvayo and what not is just a wrong, which is everyone zvimwe hatipindire handimaona.
Well,
zvimwe hatipindire but
another day.
What's wrong is wrong. Nyaya yekuti munhu anotaurwa nezvapamusoro pake is wrong, right? Saka thank you for coming on the phone and try to make a lot of people see zvinhu zvinoningirikana kunonzwira sei zvinhu zvinofamba nenzira chaiyo and you're gonna stay the positive person that I know and inonzi chi and right Anzi, that lawyer, you advised him car crash interview just like Prince Andrew finish, right? We share the same sentiments, my dear. Kuti izvoni patadza kunyatsopananwa advice yakanaka, but thank you very much to everybody who's been here and I hope tichangotadzidzao something from everyone. Hanzi hugs Olinda nevamwe, right? I think vanhu manzwa hanzi nhasi it's Happy Independence Day na mainandi. It's Independence Day today because he actually didn't know kuti zoni he's relieving her of his threats and extortion yanga achitoita he had a hold on her and kune vanhu vese vakateerera garai zvakanaka. Mwari vakukomborerei. Vekumakuhwa ndezvedu kunonzi chi hanzi yona antijeni teu ocvs handinaro zvangu handiimbe zvangu asi ndichamubata bo handimaona handimaona watoda nditika ndimaona watoda don't worry, she's got the family with her and she stays with people vanomuda strike. She's okay, she's not going to do any harm to herself because she's been through worse than
Never.
From now on,
now I look at him and I'm thinking,
from now on, from now.
meladhem yaizoramba mangu yakunyasooneka kuti hakuchisina
aiwa ngatisira ipapo. From now on mongorega munhu ngaachitongorega kutaura nezvomumwe. From now on each to their own. Munhu ngaamainde business rake. Iwo amainandi ndakokuona uchiita ngezvebusiness.
And if you are going to talk about anything, the both of you should just talk about mwana.
Zvemotivation yako.
Those are ndisingade zvekupfurwa izvo zvodanzi you're not talking about anyone. Someone that no, guys, people, you know what? On a serious note, people should not be afraid of who they are or what they are because people are threatening them. And they need to understand that they also have the law on their side. They also need to understand that they've got organizations that protect their human rights. The same way he is seeking for protection, the same way he is seeking for whatever he is doing, so I have that equal rights. And so from everything Zavaita and I will go sit down with my legal team, my experts. Ndovachatara kubvira kumapurisa ndakudze kuti nguva yevanga vachiita technical glitch yavanga vachitsvagwa nemapurisa havana kudaira mafoni avo patori necrime reference number of what they have done.
Right.
They have to be answerable. They have to be accountable.
We are still live for your information. Amenandi.
It's okay if we're still live. No, let's not hide things from
people. I'm not saying could hide anything.
Iye nemhosva dzake dzaari kundipa ngaamhanye kumapurisa nekumakoti. Ini nedzangu dzandiri kumupa ngandiende kumapurisa nekumakoti zvonopedzerwa ikoko. Ane mhosva ndiye achabuda ikoko. It's a simple and straightforward thing. Pane kuswedeta matare pasocial media tichiita pre-recorded ningrini. Anditi, as far as if I feel like I've been done wrong, like what they have done to me today, I'm just going to take that information. Mapurisa reporter kudara. And they are aware of this. Like I said, a non-molestation order yesterday, judge. The judge is aware of this. And don't know whether there are evidence from Soro. I will just be taking whatever legal help I am supposed to be taking. Even with Soro, my legal steps, I will have.
Yeah, Iowa, that's fair. That's fair.
That's fair
Iowa,
enough.
you know what? Right, erega tichipeta zvedu chirongwa zvakunyatopeta zvamuchose, right? Thank you very much kuna vanhu vese avo opuka tichaonawo zvinhu zvinotibatsira pane ningirikini pane vanhanzi still going well. Yes, so I just hope everyone ngari panapawo maona maita said I think the decision was unanimous. It's wrong to divulge anyone's status. It doesn't matter kuti ndiwe ani, nyangwe ari mwana wako, nyangwe ari ani, you don't have to do that. But zvimwe zvese zvitozvisiyira mafamily courts nemafamily law solicitors. Saka thank you very much to everyone who's been here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for pane munhu anandichitaura zita rake uya if you can call me, because pane number dzangu dziripo pamapage ese baba, you can just go and press the call button and it will come straight to me, so that ndikuconnecte namain nandi kutora kuti tipedzise nyaya yedu zvakanakanaka, because you said no, I was actually trying to help. And she said, I'm sorry, but vatanzi uyai kuseri titaure. Andika. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Good night and God bless. Ande kucherima.